This is how cruising keeps you in shape.
You're coming too. Join us as we grow from a building channel to a sailing channel.
One day we'll be floating in the tropics, and I'll be drinking a margarita.
Our heading is set south, and our home-built boat is getting us there. Can't wait to show you guys. We're Salt and Tar, and this is our life. We're happy to share, and thanks for watching. Last time.
Hopefully.
Knocking on wood. We're headed to La Paz for a week of projects. Top priority is getting our anchor gear back up to par, as well as giving some love to the decks and engine. Then provisioning food, propane, and parts for installing our water makers. We lost 160 feet of chain and our big 65-pound Bruce in San Quintin when the first cyclone rocked the coast in January. We rode out the monstrous swell to then find we'd fouled around something immovable on the seafloor and had to cut ourselves free to make safe harbor. Thankfully, we had enough backup gear, but we've been anchoring hand over fist ever since. Marina Cortez, esto es Redviva.
This is Marina Cortez, can we switch to 17 please?
17.
Good morning, this is Marina Cortez.
Morning, we're coming in, we have a reservation for slip E30.
Okay, holding the radio, just give me 1 second please to confirm.
Okay, standing by.
Okay, excellent. How far from the marina you are?
We're just outside the entrance.
Okay, perfect. I will let the security guards know to help you with your rides.
Wonderful, thank you so much.
Thanks to you. Marina Cortez back to 16.
Redviva back to 16.
All good?
All good. He said he's letting the security know. They'll come help us with our lines.
Okay.
I think we're just going to be on the other side of that powerboat.
Okay. What's our slip? Did you
30.
say E30? 30.
Yes.
Getting the lines ready. Fenders down?
2 and 3.
Okay. Lines ready to throw?
Yeah. We took our paperwork to the office and checked in. 7 days to complete our fairly lengthy list, but I was excited to take a shower, offload trash, and get right to work. We started with teak oiling the cabin top so it could dry while we hunted for anchor stuff. We walked the half-mile to a suggested store and found the chain we were looking for. We asked if they could deliver to the marina, and they just asked what time. We sussed out other services and resources before grabbing a drink and waiting for the chain to arrive.
Anything too special to say except we got anchor chain again. We've been pulling the anchor up by hand for way too long now.
Yeah.
We've been saving a lot of money by living out on the islands, living out on anchor, being far away from restaurants and bars.
Yeah.
So it's expensive. You're not going to get around that. We had the money and just like, you know what? We need the chain.
And we did try to find it used.
Yeah. So, bite the bullet, bought the chain. Yeah, they delivered it for free.
Only thing it didn't get to today was dropping off the laundry, but we did a bunch of walking around town, found a bank, got the anchor chain. We have a line on an anchor, but we're gonna take a little while to try and find one used because it's like 400 something bucks. It's like 800 some odd, or 8,000 some odd pesos. But we hunted down all the marine stores, did a little recon basically today, so that was good. What else did we do today? A bunch of walking, really. Oh, we also got our propane. Laundry mañana. Measuring out the chain, we got an extra 15 meters, nearly 50 feet, which brings our total chain before reaching the nylon road to almost 300 feet, which is amazing.
I'm almost done hauling around, I don't know, 250, 260 some odd feet of 3/8 inch anchor chain. Gonna splice the end of what we were able to salvage from our old chain, which there should be about 40 feet left. Use one of the chain connectors to hook it onto the new stuff. Just one of these guys. You use a ball peen and just kind of peen those fittings over, and we should be good to go. We'll have anchor gear back and we'll be able to use our windlass, which is very exciting.
About $1,500 US, but we got extra length and free delivery, so our pockets are lighter, but we're very happy to be confident in our setup once again. That's a fun pile. Roasty, huh? Ooh, look at all the beads on your, ew. Garrett's taking care of getting the anchor chain all put into the anchor locker, and I think he's fixing to teak oil the main deck, but I'm just working on the video. Next one.
It's that time again to put some sunscreen on the deck, but just got everything cleared up, loaded up on the cabin top. We did the cabin top a few days ago. It's much more important now that the temperature is really coming up. We're finally feeling some tropical temperatures, which is great. Been really looking forward to that, but it's definitely gonna start getting pretty tough on the wooden deck. So gotta keep it oiled and gotta keep it rinsed down with salt water somewhat regularly. Oil it probably every, you know, at least every 6 months for sure.
Next craving love and attention is the engine. Many hours and miles traveled since the last oil and filter change. It was overdue. I help you with one thing. One thing. While Garrett's dealing with the oil, I'm working on the computer. Overall inspection.
Mm-hmm. day 5 on the dock, something like that. Day 5 of our dock project, little project marathon. Ruth is finishing up editing. It's been a hell of a
It's been a rough one.
It's been a hell of a week for Ruth. She's been having a lot of trouble editing this video. It's actually Friday now. Video came out a day late this week, but you know, such is life. It happens sometimes. The boat is a disaster, as it always is every time I do projects. And Ruth has pretty much just been inhabiting her little corner while I've been exploding the boat and then bringing it back in and exploding and bringing it back in. But today the ebb and explode, yeah. I broke out all the boxes and bags of watermaker parts so I could get a final inventory of what we have and make a list of exactly what I need to finish it. And luckily they've got some pretty well stocked marine stores here in La Paz. This is what I got going on here, all my inventory. Got bags of tees and adapters and fittings. I got check valves, more fittings, bunch of random lengths of hose, pre-filters, 3-way valves, pretty much all the parts for the watermaker. I already got both the watermakers mounted, so those are in place. So now I just have to figure out where I want to mount the pre-filters, and then I can start just running hoses and then running wiring. I'm gonna keep it very simple.
Garrett's been working on the watermakers off and on, but more on that next week, when we make our first gallons on anchor. With no potable water on the dock, we had to have that delivered too. We got 19 jugs for 760 pesos to top off our 100-gallon water tank.
We're almost at our little oil line.
Yeah. Well,
Still not quite.
Maybe when we get the 65-pounder.
Yeah, that might be just enough.
Off to Lopez Marine to buy a very nice and pricey anchor, but we've not been successful at finding a used one, and we have to leave the dock tomorrow. So we've waited all we can wait, and then we're gonna provision and tidy the boat. There we go, 30 kilograms.
That's nothing.
66 pounds.
This is how cruising keeps you in shape. Got to keep that beer belly away somehow.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Can I have a beer now?
You've earned it. You could have 2 beers. Oh, welcome aboard.
Yeah.
We'll probably keep running with baby Bruce and use the big guy for storm conditions. Or until Garrett changes his mind. Okay, provision. So on the way to the grocery store, we found this hardware store.
Hardware stores in Mexico are awesome.
And everything here looks fantastic. We wish we had a more comprehensive list of potential next projects.
Galvanized fittings.
I'm gonna lose Garrett here in a minute, but we've got like 2 more aisles to go. But we're doing pretty good on time for all of our tasks for today, so that's pretty good. We hoofed it to the grocery store, with minor stops along the way, and got an Uber back to the marina. This is not gonna fit.
It's pretty good.
And not too bad. Waiting for Jose. It was all of $3 US, and we could provision faster and bigger. I don't have a single complaint about the grocery stores here. They're clean, efficient, and friendly.
It's funny how they put all the super nice sturdy dock carts out the day after we get the chain.
Alright, so we decided to split our grocery run, our provision run, into 2 runs. Get all the dry good stuff and then go back for the fresh stuff after lunch. and we almost broke the shopping cart, so I think it was also necessary. We've been pretty bare bones for some time now. It felt really good to stock the boat. Okay, last bits of trash, and our awesome neighbors have lent us their cart while they're away.
Perfect size.
That should make getting gas for the outboard much more better. Okay, it's just before 10 o'clock. 10. We have 3 hours left at the dock. Hopefully, I mean, really our only task is to get fuel for the outboard, empty off the trash, and maybe get one more shower in. We'll see.
Wishful thinking.
It's very wishful thinking.
Get the recycle.
Gas was $21.97 a liter, which works out to about $4.88 a gallon US, about what we're used to. Well, on the low end of California prices. We got well acquainted with the streets of La Paz. There's something satisfying about finding your way around. Some was familiar from our last visit, so a little nostalgic too. I squeezed in one last shower, which was beyond the word satisfying. What a week. Wow. We got a lot done. We've actually provisioned the boat, I think, pretty well. I definitely, as I've like half put things away, realized a few things that I forgot. But things that we can easily live without. So we're headed to, I think, Bahia Falsa, which is the first anchorage spot just outside of La Paz proper. And tuck there for a night, maybe two. Actually put the boat fully back away. Yeah, we've got some tidying things to do, but we definitely ran it to the last minute here at the dock. Alright, we should have the current with us, and hopefully it won't be too tricky to get out of the slip, as the current really just whips around in here pretty odd.
You're gonna be on the helm, set your wedge on the tiller.
Wedge set, boss.
Okay, I'm gonna untie the stern line.
Okay.
And then bow line. I'm gonna start pushing the boat back, and I'll have you just on the tiller at first. We're gonna see how much the wind is gonna want to push us over, but yeah, it should be pushing us basically just into our slip. Only concerns our neighbor. I'll let you know if I want any reverse or anything.
Okie dokie. Traffic still clear.
Okay.
No more throttle?
Yeah. Okay.
Got it? Look how nice the cabin top and deck look. Yeah, look at it. Yeah, look at that current.
Where are you guys heading?
Just one of the anchorages outside for now, for tonight, Bahia Falsa, Pichilingüe, or something like that. Then probably out to the islands, and we're probably just gonna slowly start chipping our way up north.
Are you coming back to La Paz?
With us, you know how it is, plans are kind of made in the sand at low tide, so no idea, but I think we might just be starting to kind of make our way up north and eventually figure out what we're going to do for hurricane season. Did you say you just finished a circumnavigation?
Yep.
Damn, good for you, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, it was about 8 years or so.
Wow, right on. That's awesome. Well, good chatting with you, and like I said, if we come back into La Paz, we'll find you.
Alright, we'll hoist the cold one. Thanks for coming back, and I'm gonna make my way over here and see if I can find a place, so we'll see you around. Thanks, Garrett. See you, Ruth.
Yeah, no problem, man. Red Aviva back to 1-6. remember that west sail that that I went up aloft and painted his mast from the house, from the bosun's chair?
Was he on a dock or out at the...
He was on a dock.
I
had you helping me. I had you tailing me.
No way.
Yeah.
The cruising community is small, and you never know when your paths will cross again. It's never truly goodbye. Garrett deploys the new chain for the first time.
Doesn't really like the Gypsy as much as our last chain.
Yeah, it's kind of almost gets wedged out or something.
Thankfully, when we cranked the chain in, everything worked just fine. We are shipshape once again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
You want me to act natural?
Yeah, check it out. Our chores are done. Yes.
Look at him go. We're so productive. Get out of here. I'm only doing this so I can drink more beer. Yeah, fucking suppity whoppity brosya, dude, just chilling, just living your best life out here, bro. Totally. Zens out with your fins out, bro. You.
You're the coolest nerd I know.